All right, keep this as short and simple and sweet as I can do it. There's a lot of shit that's going on, a lot of fucking bullshit to try to push my buttons to get me to come out. I am not going to get in dialogues. I'm not going to entertain. Let me say a few things real fast that are very pressing and very disturbing. We had, by the way, a wonderful birthday bash on Sunday. We had about 15 people that showed up. It was a wonderful, wonderful bash. A lot of music, a lot of songs, and we will be putting that up here soon when the time is right. But I want to thank everybody that came to the birthday bash last Sunday. It was a great celebration, and none of them imbeciles knew where it was. How about them apples? Now, my number gets called by a lot of numbers that I don't know. Newsflash, the numbers that I don't know don't get through. And then occasionally, if I take a number that's been calling, or if it's a business transaction, I'll go about answering the phone to find out who that individual was. And so there's one guy that kept calling and calling and calling with an 847 area code. I wonder who that could have been. 847? Why don't I just drop the damn number? Drop the damn freaking number. The whole number. Well, see, I'm too smart for that, but it's okay. 847. You know where I'm going with this 847 area code? Oh, yeah. So this prick calls me and say, hey, George, this is Ron. And we talked about something, and I'm trying to get a hold of you. I don't know if I can get a hold of you, blah, 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 blah. I knew it was a troll from the very beginning. I knew it was from a troll because I don't remember talking to a Ron. He said, well, I met you at Rick's Cafe. Well, I don't remember talking to a Ron at Rick's Cafe. So, anyway, quite interesting situation. So, it was it not Sunday? What was it? The hell was it? It was Thursday. Today's Friday. Yeah, today's Friday. Well, actually, it's Saturday now. But anyway, Thursday night, I get a phone. So, I said, okay, let me answer this. So the guy said, yay, George, I've been trying to call you. I did, we spoke before. I said, I don't know who you are. Tell me what this is about. He said, we talked about, and he hesitated for a second, and he stalled. Well, we're talking about a job. DJ, is that what you do? I hear that you've done some radio work before. And I said, yes, I have done radio work before. I said, but again, who are you? And then he said, oh, well, my name is, and he used a different name. What was the name he fucking used? Well, anyway, it was different from the name that he told me. I said, well, no, I thought you were Ron. Oh, he said, yeah, Ron's my middle name. Already I knew what was going on. Again, I knew what was going on from the very beginning. I just kind of played with it. And then he said, well, yeah, it's in Baltimore, And I said, okay. I said, what kind of format is the station? Is it rock, country? He said, and he hesitated again for a second. It's country, but it's going to turn into rock and roll. I said, well, what are the call letters? Well, it's 103.1 on the AM dial. Well, any fucking person with any fucking common sense that knows the difference between AM and FM, 103 is an FM frequency, not an AM frequency, you Nimrod. 103.1. I said, well, isn't that FM? He said, oh, yeah, but we're going from AM to FM. So he didn't know what the hell he was talking about, jumping from all avenues and categories. And so I already knew from the get-go what was going on. I knew, again, from the get-go it was a troll. So I said, okay. I said, well, look, I'm busy. Just call me tomorrow and whatever. So I went ahead and blocked that fucking number because I knew the 847 number was a troll. And we found out tonight who that troll was. A stupid idiot on that fucking podcast gave his name, Tyler, and said he's an MMA fighter and he's no Shaolin and whatnot. Well, newsflash for you, motherfucker. I know Shaolin too. Now, I don't claim that I'm all that. It's been a while since I've taken the martial arts and kung fu, but I became a blue belt under Master Quater Norzad. Okay? So you are talking shit about, that you want to come down here and kick my ass, and you're an MMA fighter, and if I saw you, I would tremble. Showing that you, who you really are, showing that basically that phone call last night was a farce, which I knew it was a farce. Buddy, come on down. Announce your arrival, and let's see what kind of balls you got, because I'll feed you your balls. Again, I don't claim that the martial arts or whatever. And if you are a martial arts fighter, and if you are a black belt, the one law and one rule that as a black belt, you don't go around picking a fight or looking for a fight if you know that. So that tells me that you don't know much of anything in martial arts. Because if you are a black belt in martial arts, you don't go around looking for a fight. Okay? I'm a blue belt. I had to get out of it. And got out of it back in 2006 when I took it with Qadir Nozad, who was my sensei, and Shaolin and whatnot, and the different forms, the stances that we used. Very therapeutic. So I know a little bit about that myself, and I can pretty much hold my own. So if you got the balls and the guts, you bring your ass down here, and let's see what kind of man you are. I think you're a piece of shit, if you ask me, that hides behind the computer like that other prick. And we're going to get into that bitch in 1 second. Now, and I hate doing this. I really do hate doing this. But goddamn, I'm fucking steamed right now. Let me give you a little news flash there, Eric, aka Eugene. Okay, let me give you a little news flash there, motherfucker. Even if you applied for the domain, it takes a year, 6 months to a year, to get that certification for copyright for the Law Library of Congress. So I say bullshit to that. And like Mr. Will Markland tried back in with the Gorgeous George Show, the Gorgeous George Show name. He tried that shit. And that was all a ruse that I fell for. But being educated now and knowing the thing, it takes you 6 to 12 months to get that copyright. So let's say you get that copyright. All right, motherfucker? Let's say you get that copyright. All right? Then all I have to do in court is show that I've owned that name or I've used that name throughout. And that copyright gets striked, and it automatically... You get strike from having the ownership, and it goes to me if I care to use it. And I've used the Gorgeous George on DVD since 2012, or actually 2010. So that would strike out any ownership or any application that you have because I have used it already. So fuck you, you motherfucker. Now, you want to talk about fighting me? 9-10? Why don't we just do it tomorrow? Okay? Why don't you just get off your fucking high horse and come down here? But you see, you are a lot of hot air. All you're doing is trying to build up the drama and whatnot for a couple months. 9-10? Let's do it August 1st. Bring your fat ass down here and I'll kick it like a fucking Nerf ball. You think that I'm going to tremble after seeing what you look like on camera? You look like a fucking retard. You look like a fucking rejected fucking gnome. A piece of shit. I would kick your ass and make the fucking blood hemorrhage from your fucking forehead. You piece of shit. And I saw your wife. Oh my fucking God. What a fucking joke. She has a nice voice. That's all I can say. I saw your wife. She ain't no prize. I'll tell you that right now. So you showed your face. All that proves that you're a fat tub of shit. That's all that proves. You think that I'm going to tremble over the looks of you? I don't think so. Okay? It's just one of me, and there's a bunch of these people that recruit people. The problem is, the reason why this shit has been continuing as long as it has been, because this has been going on for 25 plus years, because they keep recruiting more people and more people. Okay? I'm going to say this. You all do not you do not know me. You do not know anything fucking about me. Okay? All of this shit that was put on the table by a scornful bitch by the name of Angela Sander. Angela Sander, a.k.a. Angela May Bolton. Maybe related to Michael Bolton, who knows? But Angela Bolton, Angela Sander. She was the one that concocted and did all this shit out of being scornful of a jealousy of a woman. You all did not live the hell that I went through. You don't know, do not know. And this guy is going to cry and say, well, he had an addiction too. If you know about addiction, then you can sympathize with me and know that not only the person with the addiction suffers, but the person that loves that person with an addiction suffers as well. Okay? You son of a bitch says you had an addiction and you overcame it. And this other guy by the name of Boston, whoever, some other fucking fictional troll, said his sister had it. Okay, I listened to the podcast. I need to fucking wash my ears out. You motherfucker said you I don't know what you said. You said you saw me on TV when you were in Richmond or whatever, and you spent up all 8 hours and all that. Motherfucker, fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you came on, and fuck everything about you. You do not know me from the man in the fucking moon. All of this shit about what was supposedly that I done, and yes, defamation. Now, I like the way he's changing it, saying, oh, allegedly. No, motherfucker, I have you on fucking tape saying that I raped a woman that I loved. You motherfucker. Okay? I could take you and sue your fucking ass for defamation, and I can sue your ass for fucking copyright. And what you're putting my book on fucking on that damn website? Ho, buddy, you've opened yourself to Pandora's box. Now, I'm not going to say what I'm going to do. I'm going to do things calculating, very calculating. You put my fucking book and you're giving it away on that damn fucking website. That website is going to be your demise. I have a website coming up too, but let me tell you something. I will knock that damn website down if it's the last fucking thing that I do. You don't think so? Watch me. This is fucking war. You have pushed my buttons, and now you're going to get a little dose of an electrical shock. And it's going to be like a taser coming to your fucking scrotum, because I'm going to kick it. And anytime you want to get up and personal and get froggy and jump and come out this way, come out to these parts, I'll kick you for the fucking uprights and maim your ass and pound your head on the fucking ground. You know why I can do that? Because I can. Now, bring it. You want to fight me? Come on, motherfucker, and bring it any day, any fucking time. Just don't, I mean, if you're froggy, jump. Because I think that what you're going to do is not even show up, and you'll have some other fucking urchin will meet me somewhere and snap pictures of me like they've been doing for the past time after time. Hey, fuck you. Fuck you and the horse you came on. All right? You're a tub of shit. This whole thing that they do, they have like a badge of honor that we're trolling George. It's a badge of honor that we're all a part of something. You're a part of fucking mental illness. You're a part of something that is fucking sick. And you call that, a part of mental fucking illness. Let me tell you something. If it's the last fucking thing I do, and I know I've said this so many fucking times so I'm blue in the face, I am working very fucking hard, and I'm going to do something. This goddamn page, this website you got up, you think you're going to, you don't have a clue. I just told you how it goes down, okay? The minute they know that I've used that name, your copyright, if you have a copyright on it, gets erased, because they'll get proof that I've used that name long before you used that name. So fuck you. fuck you and the fucking horse you came on. And that's it. And you think that you're going to bastardize my book, which you already have, and then you're going to cause more damage by giving my book away for free? Buddy, you're opening yourself up to a lawsuit. That's all I'm going to say. Not going to say much more than that. You're going to be in for a little surprise very, very soon. Ask me how I know. I just fucking know. And I've got another surprise coming up here also. Keep pushing my buttons and find out what might happen. You might not want to experience what's going to happen, because I've got something that I'm going to do that's going to backfire and that's going to make you fucking think twice. You are a fucking troll. And you know what trolls are? They're fucking trolls, are a menace to society. And I'm going to get out there. Now, before I get off this right juncture, there is a term called lurkers. There are people out there that are lurkers that see this shit. I'm going to say this to the people on YouTube, because I know not everybody on YouTube are trolls. I know people are bystander people that see this shit and know what goes on a daily basis. They see all this bullshit and they know what's going on. I'm going to say this as clear as I can say it. To the lurkers out there that see this shit, I'm opening up a website very soon, and I'm going to have a Patreon account attached to it. If you want to help GG in his crusade of bringing their shit down, and you're on Team GG and you want to help me, you can donate as much as you want. I'm not saying you can or won't, but I will match every fucking dollar that you all donate, and we'll get this Patreon account up, and we'll get the dollars up there to go after these bitches. Because I know not everybody on YouTube is a troll. I know that there are people out there that are so-called lurkers that see this shit and wondering what the fuck. And you know, I tell you what, it's just one fucking catastrophe after another fucking catastrophe. I don't know. It's just nonstop. But the buck stops here. And I'm going to say this. You all are not worthy of me. You're not worthy of my time. You showed your face finally. Big shit. You showed what kind of a loser you are. You showed your face. You showed what kind of a loser you are. I challenge the rest of these bumpkins to show their face. Okay? If we get into your world, we can analyze what makes you tick. Maybe Dr. Amir should analyze the rest of the trolls and understand what makes these trolls tick themselves, having daddy issues and mommy issues and issues all around. All these fucking issues and mommy issues and daddy issues, you need to be put in a psych ward and get off the fucking internet, every last one of you all. Don't worry. I hate myself for even doing this, but I'm so angry right now I could spit fucking nails. Motherfucker, you're in for a rude fucking awakening. Keep pushing. This rude awakening is going to happen even before the 10th of September. Keep fucking with me and find out what I'm talking about very soon.